greenteagurutea.co.uk offers green tea, white tea, black tea, oolong tea, and we absolutely love pu'er tea, with offerings of Misty Peaks, Yunnan sourcing, Munghai, and Shaguan. We regularly visit Hong Kong and Guangdong, sourcing out very interesting and special cakes for your tea table. Green Tea Guru, based in UK with worldwide delivery. All good fun, exploring this stuff. Yeah, Japan. I'd love to go to Japan. I'm getting into Japanese music actually, like the Jap pop, electro pop or whatever it is. I don't know. Taiwan is incredible. I was there in February in Taiwan. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. Thanks. Yeah, I was in Taiwan in February. Wicked. I love Taiwan. I'll tell you something. I mean, you know, I've also put a YouTube video on this as well. The culture in Taiwan. Sorry, Hallam says, do you like any Japanese green teas? You know, I don't. I haven't tried many. I've tried a few and they're okay, but I know there's a whole load of them out there ready to try. My problem is with them is to find. I've found a really good Japanese vendor that can export me tea, but I'm not pushing the button just yet. Again, I need more of a client base before I can sort of push the button on that, because the green teas don't last longer than a year and you need to shift them. That's the main problem. And you know, dealing with this guy, he's got some seriously good tea, but I have to buy a volume of it, and that's a bit of a risk. Hallam says, I don't really like matcha, but sorry to interrupt. Hey Hallam, you're not interrupting. You know, just fly him at me. No interrupting at all. I can't remember what you said now. I'm just matcha. Oh, matcha. My God. Okay. Be right back. See you later, Cowfish. Come back soon. Matcha tea. My God. If you get matcha tea with no milk, I love matcha with milk. I have that in the morning in Hong Kong. I really shouldn't. I'm not an advocate of drinking tea with milk, but matcha with milk is lovely. Matcha on its own with no milk, you know, if you think you've had a coffee and that's super duper caffeine, my God, try some matcha with solid matcha with no milk. That'll blow your head off. I should try. I still have some. 100% milk. Hallam says 100% milk. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, I think it's honey. Sorry, Mrs. Guru's just come in.
What's that?
I'm doing Periscope. You know the matcha we have in Hong Kong. Is it dairy milk or is it soy milk they add to it?
Soy milk.
Right, sorry. So it's soy milk. Well, that's okay. It's not dairy, but I think that tastes great. I think they put a little bit of syrup in there as well to make it sweet. It's so tasty. But man, I decided one day to have matcha, matcha on its own, super strong, kind of like a matcha espresso. I couldn't finish it. It was only a little cup, like that. Oh my God. She asked me if I want it strong. Hallam says, oh, so it's water mixed with milk. Yeah, so the matcha is tea and water mixed with soy milk, yeah. A lot of soy milk. Just tastes amazing with some syrup in there. It's a bit naughty, but yeah. But my God, I tried this matcha with no milk, just like a matcha espresso. Blew my head off. It was just I was bouncing. It was so strong as well. Like the taste, I couldn't drink it. I drank sort of half of it, and I was buzzing off my tea tips. Yeah, give it a go. Taiwan though, I love the Taiwanese. They're just so nice. I think because you know it's Oh, the political drama over there at the moment. It's Chinese, but it's not Chinese. You know, the Japanese had it for a bit, up until what, the Second World War or something. Hallam says, gave me a headache drinking too much of it in mugs. Yeah, it might do. Did you know that mountain climbers love matcha because it just gives them that burst of energy? Yeah, it does that. It does that. So yeah, if you wanna wake up, have some hardcore matcha espresso. Whew. Yeah, mountain climbers use that stuff. What were we talking about before? The Taiwanese, they're just cool people. They had the Japanese over there for a while, and I don't know how long they were over there for, like 20 years, 30 years, something like that. But they really love the Japanese. They still kept a load of their culture for their food, and they're quiet, respectful people, and they're just nice. Everything's clean. These guys, I don't know where they're from. Mrs. Guru is wondering where you guys are from. Where are you in the world? At the moment we've got Mrs. Lee and we have Hallam. We had Catfish in here earlier as well. Catfish is gone, but she'll be back, apparently. Midlands, UK. Cool.
Is it Mrs. Lee? Chinese.
Mrs. Lee, yeah, apparently. Cool, Hallam. I had some music on. Mrs. Lee says, where is she, Mrs. Guru? Mrs. Lee is in Arizona. This is Mrs. Guru. Love of my life. The other half of Green Tea Guru. Oh, look at those hearts. Yeah. Hello to Arizona.
Go to work.
Okay, see you. Oh, I love the hearts. Thanks, guys. I collect those hearts. I think I'm up to about, well, I don't know, 1900 to 2000. Love the hearts. Love the hearts. Yeah. So, Mrs. Lee in Arizona. What do you like tea-wise? I hope you don't mind, guys. I'm going to be posting this video up on YouTube afterwards. It should be saving to my camera roll. Should be. I mean, I've gone on for ages. Hallam says, Guy 1, Cup Hack 101. Yes, absolutely. I just love it. Easy. You know, who said the Chinese tea ceremony needs to be full of etiquette and convoluted? Because it doesn't. Mrs. Lee says, most teas, not a big Sheng or Shu fan, but drink those too. That's cool. That's absolutely cool. That's absolutely cool. Hallam says, why didn't I think of that? Mrs. Lee says, I try all good quality. Well, that's it. That's it. If it tastes good, that's all that matters. Absolutely. Mrs. Lee says, they taste pretty good if good quality. Well, that's it. That's it. I mean, I was just chatting to Hallam earlier about Jade Oolong and Milk. Bye-bye. Jade Oolong and Milk Oolong. They don't have to be expensive to be good. They really don't. They really don't. So if you're well, Hallam also said that you've got to be careful about where you get them from. They could be old or what have you. Yep. But if you've got a good vendor, stick to them. Hallam says, love Da Hong Po. Yeah, Da Hong Po. Super. Mrs. Lee, I like organic. Organic's good. Where to start? Well, Hallam says, but I brew it very concentrated, like coffee. I think I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Hallam, because for me it's the taste. If I look back at all my tea tastings, all the time I sat down with tea, I'm always I remember the ones that are amazing, and I don't remember the ones that are okay, and I want to create more memories. So you need to just, not always, because some teas don't work out like that. Hallam says roasted Chinese espresso. Yes, that's it. So with these roasted oolongs, if you brew a lot of leaf and concentrated, sometimes you just knocks you back with some flavour. Create some memories and push the boat out, put a bit more leaf in, and just not too much. I still remember sitting down, having some amazing, I wouldn't say amazing, it was good. It wasn't too expensive. It's sold out now, I think. £12, I don't know if it was £14 for 100 grams. Danchong, artisan Danchong. And when he brewed it for me, I mean, you know, he did about 5 grams. Sorry, Hallam says, Yunnan Sourcing do pesticide testing, but not sure about organic. I'll come back to that in a second. So the Danchong that I had, you know, he did a thing like this. There's a guy one with the same amount of leaf. But he condensed it so that he had 3 bang-on infusions that were just absolutely, I'll be naughty here, shitting flavour. Just boom. And I tasted it and I was like, my God, this is good tea. Yeah, you can stretch it out over 5, 6, 7 infusions if you wish. But are you missing the point? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to have lots of tea or taste some bloody good tea? It's down to you. Condense and get the amazing experience. That's what I say. Do it. Pesticides and organic. Oh, it's a hard one, you know, because you know you've got Taobao, you've got all these other places saying their stuff is organic. Is it? How do you know? You know, I doubt they know. The farms will say it's organic, just chuck it out the door. Let's be honest here. A lot of these testers don't even go to China. You've just got to trust your vendor. Yunnan Sourcing is pioneering this. It's really important for the Western market, organic. Mrs. Lee says, do they just take a little sample? You need to elaborate on that. I'm not too sure what you mean. Or you talk about the pesticide thing to test. As far as I'm aware, the general testers are not in China at all. I've forgotten the governing body. Mrs. Lee says, and then the whole rest of the batch is. Yeah, so they just got a whole batch of it and they'll test a bit. But you can test it. You know, there are some good vendors out there that will, you know, they can't be there over the whole growing season. They can't put a camera up and to make sure that no one's spraying stuff when he's not around. He'll come over, check out the tea when it's all prepared, and buy it. But what the good ones will do, they'll test it first for pesticides. The good vendors will do that, and the really good vendors are very honest about it, and they'll say that, you know, we had to throw a lot of this one is good enough, but you know it's not over the threshold, it's under the threshold, so it's under EU regulations or whatever, and this one's 0 pesticide tested, none in there. But there are guys out there who will outright lie. Hallam Scott from Yunnan Sourcing does lab test, but only on their products to pass European standards. Scott is one of those wicked vendors. You know, he knows all this stuff's coming. It's getting hotter on all this. The Western market really, are crying out for all this. I mean, you know, we have our standards in the West, and unfortunately, all the tea's made in China, and they don't have these standards. It's not important to them yet. Hallam says, but doesn't post results because of counterfeiters. Okay, I didn't know that. Scott's wicked. I have no problem with Scott. I trust everything he says, and I'll tell you for why. He's one of those vendors like me and a few others out there who just you can't afford to lie, you can't afford to cheat, and you can't afford to sell dubious products because all it takes is one bad testimonial, one bad forum or blog post, and it could potentially ruin your reputation. It's not worth doing it. Scott is at the forefront of this stuff. He can see it all coming. I think the Chinese market are getting more. They know it's important, but they've still got this whole. A lot of them have got this whole, yeah, it's organic, yeah, no pesticide, and they're really just bullshitting to get it out the door. But as the market inside China changes, they will adapt, and hopefully they will. Hallam says, random thing, but the stamp you use is awesome. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I made that. Basically I did it on Google Translate, Green Tea Guru, and that's what it come out with. I'll show you. So, all my tea that goes out the door, I have a rubber stamp, which I stamp on the top of the parcel. And yeah, I just translated my name. Literally, it says green tea master, green tea, wise man or whatever. Yeah, so I did that, and thanks. Yeah. I'm going to stop the stream because I'm pretty tired, and I've got to lay this up and put it on YouTube. But massive kind thanks to you guys watching on YouTube, and thank you very much to the guys here at Periscope for watching me. Please like and follow. Mrs. Lee, yeah, peace out to you too. Thank you very much everyone for watching. See you next time very soon. Bye.